So setup wise, for the most part, like I say, is always in a very good position with yourself in terms of your posture and your angles you create. Takeaway now was getting a little bit sort of arms lifting, left shoulder sort of dominant as you go to take the golf club back. So as we sort of get to the top of the backswing here now, your left arm now is getting quite high up here, and your shoulders kind of are rotating a kind of on quite a flat angle, okay? As you then start coming back in the golf ball, we've now got to go drop the arms and the shoulders over the top, and you see the club now working for me just a bit too far outside the line. Club head here now just sort of coming across the ball, creating that kind of cutty, loopy, floaty one, not as much sort of strike or efficiency on that golf shot, okay? So the movement now is right hip, right shoulder, trying to rotate on a slightly more steeper angle, okay? So as the club goes back here, actually the club now levels off with your hands there now, sort of hip high rather than higher up. As you go to the top of the backswing here now, your left arm now is more sort of underneath your head, whereas we saw on this one here now, it was quite high. The hand's not as much of a longer backswing, so that's sort of a sign you're not rotating as well. And then when you came back to the golf ball now, if we compare these two in terms of into the golf ball with the angle, this one's outside the golf ball and steeper, whereas this one now, as the club comes back in, you see the angle of that club face now, the shaft is this side the golf ball, where the shaft on that one is outside the golf ball. So this one's going to come into the golf ball now much more efficiently, striking the golf ball now towards target with a much more that way hit, yeah, whereas this one's coming in across the ball with a slight sort of cutting across angle, and again going to lose your yardage as a result of that contact, okay? Follow through, we'll probably look at a bit more maybe as this movement sort of becomes more familiar. But again, good strike of the golf ball there. Again, give yourself time. What I would suggest, as I say, is work on that movement with the shoulders. Do one movement for the right shoulder is going up, yeah, to the right, sort of going up this way, or the right hip, or maybe your right oblique, wherever you kind of feel it effectively on that side of your body, yeah. That's got to move in such a way. Like I say, the pros, they rotate their shoulders through sort of a certain angle and then come back down a slightly steeper angle, yeah. So the arms are kind of working back this way. It's not that over the top we're trying to avoid. But that's, again, it's an old habit. As we said, you haven't played for much this year, so old habits do die hard, don't they? And they'll still kind of remain dormant in you. And then through lack of playing or lack of concentration, this old thing will creep back in. So can't be helped. So okay.
Fantastic.
Excellent. Good stuff. Right.